You know that feeling, don't you? It sits deep in your chest, a quiet weight you carry through your day. You wake up with a promise to yourself. Today is the day. Today you will finally start that thing you've been dreaming about. Maybe it's a new career path that calls to your soul. Perhaps it's a creative project you've imagined for years. You feel a flicker of hope, a spark of resolve. But then, life happens. The demands of the day pull you in 1,000 directions. The familiar routine feels safe, predictable. By evening, you are tired, and that promise you made feels like a heavy burden. So you whisper to yourself, tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. And just like that, tomorrow turns into next week. Next week bleeds into next month. And soon, another year has slipped by. That flicker of hope has dimmed to a dull ache. You look in the mirror and see someone who feels stuck, living a life that is fine, but not the one your heart truly desires. So, what exactly is this comfort zone we talk so much about? Think of it as a beautiful, cozy room. Inside this room, everything is familiar. You know where the furniture is. You know how the light falls at different times of day. There are no surprises here. In this room, you feel calm. You feel sure, you feel safe. You perform tasks you have mastered, engage in routines that require little thought, and avoid anything that feels risky or new. It's the steady job, the predictable evenings, the conversations that never challenge you. In the short term, this place feels wonderful. Your bills are paid, your life is stable, there is no immediate danger. But here is the hidden truth about that cozy room. The walls are slowly closing in. While it feels like a sanctuary, the comfort zone is a gilded cage for your dreams. It offers the illusion of security while quietly robbing you of growth opportunity and the vibrant, expansive life that waits just outside the door. Let's be clear about how this comfortable space holds you back. There are 3 powerful ways the comfort zone works against your dreams, each one subtly chipping away at your ambition until only a faint wish remains. First, and most fundamentally, the comfort zone actively prevents change. Your dreams, by their very nature, demand that you become someone new. They require you to develop new habits, acquire new knowledge, embody a new level of confidence. When you refuse to leave your circle of certainty, you are refusing the very process of transformation. The person you are today is not the person who has already achieved your dream. You must be willing to evolve, and evolution is always uncomfortable. Second, comfort insidiously lowers your capacity for effort. When everything is easy, you get used to easy. Your effort muscle begins to atrophy. You find yourself watching one more episode, scrolling for another 10 minutes, putting off the hard work until you feel more motivated. This small-scale laziness compounds over time, creating powerful habits of inaction. Dreams are not passive. They are demanding. They require your time, your focused energy, your persistence through boredom and frustration. Third, and perhaps most deceptively, comfort allows you to hide from your fear. We all have fears. We fear failure. We fear judgment from others. We fear losing what little security we have. Inside the comfort zone, these fears can lie dormant, silent, and unaddressed. You can pretend they aren't there because you never do anything to provoke them. But fears that are not faced do not disappear. They grow stronger in the dark. They become shadowy monsters that patrol the borders of your cozy room, ensuring you never dare to step outside. By avoiding the feeling of fear, you give it ultimate power over your life, allowing it to become the silent gatekeeper of your potential. Think of a woman I know named Maria. She was a brilliant baker, and her dream was to open a small, charming bakery in her town. Every weekend, her kitchen would fill with the scent of fresh bread and pastries, which she would lovingly give to friends and family. But she was terrified to quit her stable, unfulfilling office job. The fear of financial instability, of not being good enough, of failing publicly, kept her paralyzed. She stayed in her comfort zone, baking as a hobby, dreaming as a pastime. Years passed. The dream didn't die loudly. It just slowly faded away, like a photograph left in the sun. Maria now lives with a secure job and a quiet, hollow space where her bakery used to be in her heart. Hearing this, you might feel a rush of anxiety. The idea of blowing up your life and making a huge, terrifying leap can feel impossible, but I am not asking you to do that. The journey out of your comfort zone does not begin with a giant leap. It begins with one small, intentional step. Change doesn't have to be a violent earthquake. It can be a gentle unfolding, a slow and steady blossoming. You have the power to begin this process today, right now, with simple actions that build on one another. Here are 3 manageable steps you can take to begin breaking free. First, do one small thing today. Just one. Pick a single tiny task that moves you 1 inch closer to your dream. Don't overwhelm yourself with the whole staircase. Focus on the very first step. If you want to write that book, don't think about the whole novel. Just open a document and write 1 paragraph. If you want to get in shape, don't commit to a 2-hour workout. Just put on your shoes and go for a 10-minute walk. These small wins are incredibly powerful. They send a message to your brain and your spirit. You are capable of action, chipping away at fear bit by bit. Second, set a clear, protected time to practice your dream. A wish without a schedule will remain a wish forever. Look at your calendar for the coming week and block a small, non-negotiable appointment with your future self. It could be 30 minutes every morning or 3 one-hour blocks spread through the week. Treat this time like a doctor's appointment or a meeting with your boss. This is sacred time to build. When you fiercely protect this time, you create momentum. You stop waiting for inspiration. You create a structure where inspiration can find you. Finally, find one person to share this journey with. You do not have to do this alone. Isolation is the comfort zone's best friend. Reach out to one trusted, honest friend. Or find a mentor who has walked a similar path. Tell them your dream and your first small step. Ask if they check in with you in a week. This isn't about having someone solve your problems. It's about gentle accountability. A supportive voice can encourage you when you want to quit, and a mentor can help you avoid common pitfalls. Connection is the antidote to fear.